A key part of the all-in-one benefit Universal Credit has been quietly wound down this week. The flagship Reforms Live service has been closed to all new claimants, effective from New Year's Day. It doesn't mean the rollout of the controversial benefit has stopped, far from it. But it will mean some people take longer to join it. The Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, insists it was always part of the plan to take this week's move. But its timing has been moved, and Labor says the change, dictated to job centers in an urgent bulletin on December 14, shows the chaos in UC. It didn't get much coverage at the time. So what does it mean, and how could it affect you? Here's a quick explanation. A long-delayed new benefit that rolls all of the following into one monthly payment. It was designed by Tory Ian Duncan Smith to ensure benefit claimants are always better off overall in work, has faced criticism over the fact it takes 6 weeks, soon to be 5, for the first sum to turn up. Housing benefit. It is an in-between form of universal credit that enrolled mainly people with simple cases, such as single childless job seekers. People who met these so-called gateway conditions were being put on this version of UC, even if the full service of the benefit had not yet arrived in their local job center. Eventually, everyone on the live service will be moved anyway onto the full service, which deals with all types of UC claims. The live service has been closed to all new benefit claimants, nationally, since January 1. That means job centers once again have to put new claimants back on the old system of legacy benefits like housing benefit or job seekers allowance. Explaining the move, a DWP memo said, "It is not value for taxpayers' money to continue to invest in a system that is due to be closed and replaced." The shutdown was always planned, but appears to have been brought forward urgently to coincide with a £1.5 billion package of help for claimants. After a Tory outcry, Chancellor Philip Hammond announced he would double the advance loans available to claimants, from this week, and shorten the 6-week wait to 5 weeks, from February. It seems it would have taken a lot of resources to give this help through 2 different formats of UC, running both at the same time. So the second format has simply closed. Officially, the DWP says it wants to focus its efforts on giving out the new package of help. If you're a new claimant who would have been on the live service, you are affected. This means if you are not currently claiming benefits, or in some cases have had a break in your claim, if you're not in an area with full service, and if you have a relatively simple claim, see above. Find out when the full service reaches your area here. If you're already on the live service, you are not affected. It's only closed to new claimants, not shutting down completely. If you're already on the full service, you are not affected. That is continuing as normal, but is rolling out about 3 months slower. If you're already on non-UC benefits, you are unlikely to be affected. That's because the process of moving existing claimants over only gets going in 2019. Except in some cases like if there's a gap in your claim. Shadow Work and Pensions Secretary Debbie Abrahams pointed to the urgent branding of the memo to job centers last month. She said, "Once more chaos surrounds universal credit. The cuts and design issues associated with universal credit are being matched by the government's incompetence in its delivery. They need to pause the whole program and fix it now." A DWP spokeswoman said, "This transition has always been planned, and as we announced at budget we have changed the schedule so we can focus on implementing the £1.5 billion package of improvements for universal credit as quickly as possible. We have already improved the advances system so people can receive 100% upfront, and will be removing the 7 waiting days at the start of a claim, reducing the wait for the first universal credit payment.